Ethan Klein versus xQc. That was definitely my past 30 to 45 minutes of what I have just watched. Yeah, I came back from work and I popped onto YouTube. I wanted to see what was going on, and this came up. It was the H3 podcast. It was live. And I used to be a fan of H3, and I kind of stopped being a fan of him. I don't like hate him or anything. I'm not an anti-fan. I'm not a hater. I just kind of like stopped being into him. Maybe in like 2019, 2020. And it's funny because like a week or two ago, I found out that like they're still doing the H3 podcast thing, and it looks like they're doing pretty good. And so yeah, I came home and I happened to see this thumbnail of well, they were live, and it was this live stream called Debating xQc on Copyright. So yeah, xQc is, I think he's like the biggest streamer right now, and I guess he's come under fire recently because a lot of his content, I guess you could call it, is basically just reaction content, and that has kind of started this whole conversation of, you know, what is reaction content, and is it worth basically these YouTubers getting paid for. So like he has been the main one that has come under fire recently. I know another one is like Sniper Wolf, and basically yeah, their whole content, I believe, is, well, besides them streaming every now and then, their actual YouTube content is just them reacting to like a viral video. So I guess, you know, you could make the argument that like 99% of what they are doing is like, you know, somebody else's work, and the other 1% is just kind of them. So a lot of people are saying like, hey, you're stealing views from other people, you're stealing money from other people, you're stealing content from other people. And I guess I'm not gonna say like, you know, 100% whether I agree or disagree with that. I think you can make arguments on both sides, but at least to an extent, I definitely see where people are coming from there. You kind of are stealing some content there where you're just kind of putting your face on the top left of the screen and just kind of like laughing every 20 seconds. And the rest of the video is just the actual video itself that you didn't put any work into. So yeah, that is kind of where we are at right now with that whole topic, with that whole debate. And so yeah, like I said, I come back from work. I spent 8 whole hours in the Chuck E. Cheese costume at work, so I was really ready to just sit down and relax. Okay, no, I don't actually work at Chuck E. Cheese. That I was lying about. But I was definitely ready to just kind of sit down and relax. And yeah, I come across this live stream, and holy crap. So yeah, it was on the H3 podcast, and Ethan Klein was live, and he was interviewing xQc, and he was kind of debating him on this whole issue. And I don't know how long it actually lasted, because right when I clicked on it, like they were already kind of, well, things were kind of getting heated, and so I saw like the last maybe 30 minutes of it. Oh my god, so let me just say first and foremost, xQc is, well, let's say I'm gonna try to not swear so that YouTube likes me. He is a not nice guy. He's a meanie. Okay, I'm gonna put it that way. He looks like if Machine Gun Kelly and a Final Fantasy character had a baby. He's like Ninja with like blonde ramen noodle hair. He's just not a nice guy. Ethan Klein, say what you will about him, he has definitely been in his fair share of controversies. But that being said, oh my god. So xQc was basically, to kind of summarize things, xQc, in my opinion anyway, was being a total baby. He called, like, when Ethan Klein was calling him out, xQc, like, called Ethan Klein, like, fat and, like, told him he was balding. Which, like I said, I'm not, like, you know, a huge H3 diehard fan or anything, so I'm not just gonna, like, come to their defense for no reason. But I'm gonna say, Ethan Klein, I think, is, like, 38 or 39 or something. Okay, yeah, it looks like he is 38 years old. And this man is not balding at all. I just want to say that. He, without a doubt, has a better hairline than most 30-year-olds or 40-year-olds that I know. I'm just going to say that. So that was, yeah, it kind of reminded me of, like, the whiny kid in school that's, like, losing an argument, and so he just goes with, like, oh, you're fat, or, like, oh, you suck, or oh, you're poor. Like, just dumb insults to, like, kind of cover up the fact that, that you're kind of losing the debate. And he's saying, like, to Ethan's wife, he's like, oh, man, I can't believe you haven't left him yet. I think he even said something like, kind of towards the end of it, he was like xQc was like crawling around on the floor for some reason. He was like trying to prove a point about his reaction content. He said something like, oh, this is the most action you've seen in forever, or 4 years, or something like that. Basically saying like, oh, you don't have sex. Literally, like, this was just sad. It would be one thing, I mean, I probably wouldn't be talking about it, to be fair, if this was just like some random loser. But like, this is, I am told that xQc is like the biggest streamer right now. Like, literally the biggest streamer. He's got the biggest following. So him of all people to act like this, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like, oh, he should have a moral high ground, or, you know, oh, he has something he needs to live up to. But like the fact that you can't, well, basically you're being called out and now you're gonna act like this. Like, you're just completely whiny and you're just a a total baby about it. I don't know. To me, it was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen some really good internet drama in quite some time. I'm not xQc, so I'm not just gonna play, the entire whatever 30, 45 minute argument and just like me be in the corner and just like laugh at it and then steal views from H3. So if you want to check it out, definitely search up the H3 podcast and check it out. It was streamed today, August 7th, and yeah, it was very funny, very interesting, and I'm definitely interested to see kind of what is the future of this whole React content where people are arguably stealing views and stealing money from other creators. Looks like there's kind of been a huge, I guess, movement against them, within the past week or two now. We'll see how things go for them.